we're going to get started by calling this meeting to order. We're going to go ahead and start doing our presentation to our recipients tonight. And we're so lucky to have Ms. Laura Wu, who is going to be our Mistress of Ceremonies for our Scholarship Awards presentation. And Laura is a member of CAK, representing both Strand, Hawaii, and Property Development Centers, LLC. This busy lady is a partner in the law firm of Shiramizu, Liu, and Nakamura, and serves as a per diem judge, so be nice to her, and is also legal counsel to Kauai Island Utility Cooperative. Laura, we want to thank you in advance for sharing your time, skills, and jokes with us this evening, and we honor our 2014 scholarship recipients and their parents. So we'd like to welcome Laura to come up on stage.
How did she know I was going to tell a joke? So, my dog sleeps about 20 hours a day. He has his food prepared for him. His meals are provided to him at no cost. He visits the doctor once a year for his checkup. For this, he pays nothing, and nothing is required of him. He lives in a nice neighborhood in a house that is much larger than he needs, but he is not required to do any upkeep. If he makes a mess, somebody else cleans it up. He has his choice of luxurious places to sleep, and he receives all these accommodations absolutely free. He's living like a king and has no expenses whatsoever. All of his costs are picked up by others who earn a living. I was just thinking about all this, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. My dog is a politician. In honor of election year, I have brought this all by politicians. We are going to start with the presentation of the 2014 scholarship. This evening, the scholarship presentation part of the meeting is being videotaped by Chris Jenkins and the crew of HAWAIISTREAM for posting on the CAK website. The project is sponsored by James W. Glover Limited and Glover Huntsville. We thank Myron Rolanowski, president of both companies, and CAK board member Tom Arnott for making this project a reality. The 2014 scholarship honorees will each receive a legislative certificate of commendation thanks to the effort of Representative Derek Kawakami and his efficient office manager, Jean Kapali. The commendation is signed by Representative Derek Kawakami, Representative James Kunani Tokioka, Representative D. Morikawa, House Speaker Joe Suki, Senator Ron Tochi, and Senate President Donna Mikado Kim. We want to invite Representative Kawakami to come up to present the certificates, and we want CAK Scholarship Committee Chair Brian Davidson to also come up to help with the presentations. And as they make their way to the awards table, I want you to read that part of the certificate because most of us will not be able to see the certificate. Whereas, hey, Mayor, keep it up. Whereas, while the natural beauty of Hawaii is recognized in the world, the real beauty of our island state lies in its people, who, through their personal relationships with families, friends, and neighbors, and through their selfless efforts to serve others, have helped create prosperity not just for themselves, but for future generations. Whereas, established in 1957, the Contractors Association of Hawaii is a nonprofit trade organization that serves individuals and businesses involved in the construction industry and strives to improve the construction industry through educational programs, services, and public awareness efforts. And whereas one of the most vital youth-driven community programs that the Contractors Association of Hawaii has established is their scholarship program, wherein young college students from the Hawaii community, through their leadership, service to others, and dedication to academics, earn a rightful scholarship from the association and its members. This year, the CAK Scholarship Committee went through 17 complete applications, and it is our honor to present you with the 8 scholarship recipients for 2014. Scholarship was established by Richard Minatoya to honor his parents. Yasuo Minatoya was a Hawaii-based painting contractor and a charter member of the Contractors Association of Hawaii. This scholarship is unique in that it can only be awarded to a child of a CAK member company employee or owner from any island. The applicant must have completed at least 2 years of college, but does not have to be majoring in a construction industry field of study. Christy Ann Mishak of Hanapepe is the daughter of Laura and Jerry Mishak of Hawaii Nursery and Landscaping. Christy will be a fourth-year pharmacy student at the University of Hawaii Hilo campus and is on track to graduate in the spring of 2015. She is a charter member of Phi Lambda Sigma, a pharmacy leadership society. Christy is also president of the American Pharmacists Association, Academy of Student Pharmacists, Hawaii chapter. Last December, Christy and several other pharmacy students presented a paper at the ASHP 2013 mid-year clinical meeting in Orlando, Florida on novel pathogens in skin and soft tissue infections, secondary to skin popping, a case report. Christy is also a super volunteer, giving her time and her professional expertise at the Hawaii Island Adult Daycare Center. As a pharmacy intern at Westside Pharmacy of Hawaii, chairing the Generation RX booth at the University of Hawaii's Pharmacy Health Fair. Christy also joined her parents volunteering at the CAK Scholarship Golf Tournament for the past several years. Christy Ann would like to ask her parents, Laura and Jerry, to join you as you accept a $1,000 scholarship from Brian Davidson, representing the Minatoya family. And please accept a legislative certificate of commendation from Representative Derek Kalkani. Congratulate you and wish you continued success. CAK Scholarship recipient, the Dean's List Civil Engineering major at Cal Polytech State University at San Luis Obispo will graduate in the spring of 2015. Lyle is a civil engineering honors, is a member of CAK Salon, a civil engineering honor society that admits only the top third civil engineering majors to its organization. He is also a member of the National Society of Collegiate Scholars and an active member of Calvary Crusade Church, where he volunteers helping feed children in need. Dr. Garrett Hall wrote of Lyle in his letter of recommendation that, quote, although I have not known Lyle for very long, I have learned that Lyle is a capable and studious young man. He exhibits intelligence, motivation, and good work ethics through the courses I taught. Lyle has a 3.5 cumulative point grade average and a 3.6 grade point average in his major field of study. This year, Hawaii Gas is proud to present a $1,500 scholarship to Lyle Miller. Lyle would like to ask you and your parents, Laura and Vic, to come forward and accept their scholarship from Glenn Takeuchi, Hawaii Island Manager for Hawaii Gas, and a certificate of commendation from Representative Derek Kalkani. Martin could come forward to present the Hal Martin Memorial Scholarship. Ryan Mora of LA, yay, LA! I grew up there, though I haven't lived there for 30 years, my feet still get the red dirt stain. Ryan Mora of LA is a 2013 graduate of Kamehameha School's Kapalama campus, and this fall will be a sophomore mechanical engineering major at Colorado Mesa University, where he is a Dean's List student. As a freshman, he was elected secretary to the Garfield Residence Hall Council and is a member of the Polynesian Alliance Club. Ryan also worked as a machine shop lab assistant at Western Colorado Community College, while carrying 17 credit loads each semester and earning a cumulative 3.56 grade point average. Ryan's English instructor wrote a letter of recommendation most employers would like to hear and what every parent hopes for. Ms. Ledbetter said that Ryan is a conscientious student who turns in assignments on time, rarely misses a class, and follows directions well. He is also meticulous and careful to add to his work. Ryan Mura will be awarded the Hal Martin Memorial Scholarship, a program established in memory of longtime member of the CAK who served 3 terms as president of the association. Hal was also the first general contractor to be appointed as a Hawaii representative on the Contractors Licensing Board. Ryan would like to ask your parents, Paige and Robert, to join you in accepting a $1,500 scholarship from Troy Martin and a legislative commendation from Representative Derek Kalakana. Ryan to come up to present his next scholarship. Dave Apau of Niue is also a 2013 graduate of Kamehameha School's Kapalama campus. This fall, he will be a sophomore civil engineering major at Cal Polytech State University in San Luis Obispo. Last summer, Dave was an intern with James W. Glover in their Oahu office. Andres Echeverria, a teaching associate at Cal Poly, wrote a letter of recommendation and noted that Dave, quote, has a knowledge of overseeing projects from the bidding stage to completion, as gained from his internship with James W. Glover. While some students attend Cal Poly San Luis Obispo in hopes of gaining hands-on experience, Dave came in as a freshman equipped with experience and the mindset of an upperclassman. Tom Arnott and Demetrio Tolentino, please convey to Miley and John Romanowski how valuable your company's internship program is. This summer, Dave is building on his experience base as an intern with Kiewit Building Group. Got that, Vance Wilhelm? At the company's Foreign Trade Zone project in Kaka'ako, and will be at work tomorrow morning. Dave is a member of the National Society of College Scholars, an active member of Calvary Chapel of San Luis Obispo, and also a member of the Queen Deborah Kapuli Hawaiian Civic Club. Dave will receive a $1,500 scholarship from the Peyton Brian Chung Memorial Scholarship Program and the CAK. Dave, Catherine, and Dirk Apau, please come up to accept your scholarship from Miley Ryan and the legislative certificate from Representative Derek Kalakana. Jardine of Niue is a 2014 graduate of Kamehameha School's Kapalama, but started high school at Waimea, where she was a KIF All-Star softball player, making the Hawaii High School Athletic Association Softball Division II All-Tournament team. Then she was accepted into Kamehameha School's Kapalama campus for softball. Injuries curtailed a promising softball athlete who challenged her athleticism into bowling and as a team manager for the girls' track and field team. This fall, Alyssa will be a freshman civil engineering major at the University of Portland. Her interest in civil engineering took root with a 7th grade science project, which was, which roof truss is the strongest? That project took her to the state science fair, where a judge encouraged her to pursue a civil engineering career path. Brandon Tashima, a teacher at Kamehameha, wrote that Alyssa understands the concepts of scale readiness, functionality, and design in her CAD class, where she was one of his top students. He also noted she is a collaborator in team projects and a hardworking driven student. Alyssa will receive a $1,000 scholarship from the Peyton Brian Chung Memorial Scholarship Program, named in memory of Peyton, who left us over a decade ago. Alyssa, please come forward with your parents, Tanya and Marvin, to accept your scholarship from Michael Ryan, along with a legislative commendation from Representative Kalaka. Brian Davidson will present this next award. It was not that many years ago that this community lost a very special man who was involved in many organizations, including the Contractors Association of Hawaii, where he served as president of the board. Michael Furukawa has a daughter, Chris, who earned several CAK scholarships on her way to a degree in civil engineering. Today, Chris is an engineer on Oahu, married, mom of one, and later this year she will become a mom of twins. In memory of Mike and in honor of Chris, Ellen Furukawa donated $1,000 to the CAK Scholarship Program. This evening, that scholarship will be awarded to Lanson Ito of Koloa, a 2014 Island School graduate. Lanson will be attending California Polytechnic State University in San Luis Obispo as a mechanical engineering major, joining CAK scholars Lyle Nemeth and Data Powell on that campus. At Island School, Lanson was a member of the National Honor Society and active in student government committees. From his freshman to senior years, he was active in his school's robotics program, from research to construction to driving the robots. He was also part of Island School's Science Olympiad team for 3 years. Lanson played varsity basketball, volleyball, and soccer for Island School. Lanson, we want to invite your parents, Lori and Lance, to come up with you to accept your $1,000 Michael and Chris Furukawa scholarship from Brian Davidson and a legislative commendation from Representative Derek Kalkan. Brian Davidson will be also presenting the scholarship. Angelique Silvestri of Kapa'a graduated from Island School in May and will be a freshman engineering major at the University of Portland, where she will be on campus with Alyssa Jurgen. Angelique is also one of 2 Island School students to be awarded scholarships this evening, a first for the school who has not had any applicants for CAK scholarships in the past. At Island School, Angelique was a member of the National Honor Society, Math Honor Society, Science Honor Society, National Society of High School Scholars, and the Interact Club. Don't mess around with Angelique. She was also a member of Island School's Air Riflery team. She was also editor-in-chief of Anthology of Short Stories and Poems of Island School as both a junior and senior. Dr. Jeffrey Kozak of Island School wrote that Angelique has a very strong work ethic, always submits high-quality work, and is well-organized. Angelique, we would like to invite your parents, Angelita and Roman, to come forward and accept a $1,000 scholarship from the Contractors Association of Hawaii, being presented by Scholarship Committee Chair Brian Davidson and a legislative commendation from Representative Derek Kalkan. Service project out of the country is not here this evening to accept his award. Kai Hoglin is the son of Kristen and Robert Hoglin and a 2014 Kapa'a High School graduate, where he ranked in the top 1% of his graduating class. In the fall, he will be an engineering major at the University of San Diego. At Kapa'a High School, Kai was a member of the National Honor Society, a volunteer tutor for both the honors and general physics classes, and was a member of the school's swim team. Kai is a certified lifeguard. He excels on land as much as in the water as a member of the Hawaii Motocross Riders Association and the Hawaii Junior Lifeguard Association. Kai will be receiving the Guy Matsunaga Memorial Scholarship and Contractors Association of Hawaii Scholarship for $1,500. So let's have a round of applause. website, www.contractorsassociationofhawaii.org.